I think I'm live anyway. I think I'm live. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Anyway, welcome to Brownies late night Q&A. Could be an interesting one, could be a boring one, or depends what you think about, if I'm honest with you. Right, anyway, before we go any further, check that ticket bar below. Please like, share, most importantly, subscribe to Football Brownie. Football Brownie on YouTube as well. And our guest has just gone. Our guest has just gone. Never mind. I knew he would back out anyway. But yeah, Football Brownie on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter handle, Instagram handle, and oh yeah, he's back now. Right, Dylan, one moment. Let me just do the intro, yeah. And yeah, check out above. There's a couple of new YouTube subs for watch along. Probably bot bloody accounts, but who knows? Everyone else exactly the same. Right, so it's the Brownie late night Q&A. However, something happened. Something happened last night. It could well have been early this morning, actually. And I don't know how many of you guys actually watch West Ham. Oh, what's it called now? They've changed their bloody channel number now, haven't they? Well, hang on. West Ham. West Ham Network. That's right. West Ham Network. Basically, a couple of channels, West Ham channels, got together, working, together, and fantastic community. Great. However, last night there was a racial incident. Towards, in my opinion, the best presenter of them all on West Ham Network. Let me just show you this, yeah? Let me just show you this, because I do like Stelios. He's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy. Let me just... Oh, hang on. I need to screen share this first. There you go. All right. Now, Stelios, lovely guy. As you can see, 23 hours ago. So, yeah, it was, midnight last night or whatever. Stelios said, I'm annoyed with myself. I fall for it, I never know. Always have been mantra, but there's something or someone negative around you, cut them out like a tumor and discard them. But when someone makes a racial comment about my partner, that's a step too fucking far. Blocked and good riddance. Now, there were two people involved in this argument. And those two people have claimed that I'm a racist as well. So let's go into the comments. Right? I don't know why it's too bloody slow. Okay. Nick, thank Christ for that. I hope you blocked them both. I was getting angry reading that shit. Both gone, mate. Watch them put a show about it. Exactly. Stelios knows the tactics of those people. Because how many, apparently they're against bloody trolls and, how many shows have they put against me? These people put against me. Watch them put a show about it. I guarantee it. I block their channel too, so won't see it. It goes on and on and on. Basically, Stelios, lovely guy, wouldn't harm a fly. Let's stop sharing that now. How do I put that in? Oh, fuck's sake, God. Anyway, wouldn't harm a fly. Anyone who knows would know. There you go. Wouldn't know. But yeah, unbelievable. So right, so doing tonight's show, again. I have Dylan, who, let's be honest, has been on a show. Cardiff fan, been on my channel. We've had a good chat about Cardiff. Lo and behold, he's been taken in by this bollocks by the other channel. However, listen, let's have a chat, right? Let's have a chat, because I'm telling you now. I know what went on before that conversation was deleted by Stelios. So, okay. Here we go. Dylan, how are you?
I'm good until you started lying.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Right. Let's start off. Look, we've had a falling out. Okay.
Yeah.
When was I in Romania? I probably call it 4 days. Call it 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 4 days, I'd like to know. Apparently, you support people who are against trolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to know. Look, if you don't get on with me, don't like my content, don't like my channel, I get it. No worries at all.
It's got nothing to do with
Hang on. Let me just right. I get it. No worries at all. You can easily unsubscribe, watch elsewhere.
Yeah.
But if you're against trolling, I'd like to know how you have created 11 different accounts just to make a point in my chat.
So I'd just like to start off with, so when I left your channel 2 months ago, I didn't tell you about it. I'm sure you probably guessed because I was a regular in the chat. But about, what was it, 2 maybe 3 weeks ago, I put in your comments one day the reason why I've left your channel. You disagreed, that was your opinion, that's fine. But then you later called me out in your video. So that's the reason why I've had to explain myself. If you put this link in a lot earlier, I wouldn't have had to create 11 accounts. And by the way, those 11 accounts, some of them that have been saying stuff about you, that wasn't me.
Hang on. Yeah, but can you see the hypocrisy? But you're against trolling, but you create 11 accounts.
Yeah, but you're calling me out.
That? So because I was calling you out because you didn't give me an opportunity to defend myself, mate.
Well, no, I said.
No. You just read nonsense from the likes of Global 247, who are under police investigation.
No.
Right? You read nonsense, and look, everything. I will defend anything which is written about me. I've always said that right from the start. You know that because you've been a subscriber very early on.
Yeah.
Right? I have fucked up along the way. And you know what? There have been some stories in which been written about me when I was in a political game, which I'm quite proud of, actually.
You're quite proud of. I'm not sure
I am.
To be proud of.
You want me to give you one story which I'm proud of?
Well, I wouldn't be proud of them, but go on then.
Right, okay. I was suspended from being a councillor for 12 months, right?
Mm.
And the reason I was suspended for 12 months was because I found out that the poor amongst the community of Merthyr Tydfil, right, were robbed of £11.1 million since 1979 to 2010. And I tell you why. During that time, right, people would go to the council if they had council houses, and they'd go to the council and they'd say, my heating's not working, but I got no money. So the council would then say, okay, no problem. We'll give you new heating, but we'll have to put £3, £5, £7, £10 on your monthly rent. Yeah? Right?
Yeah.
However, those people many of them who have died by now, right? Those people continued to pay that that increase 5, 10, 15, 20 times later, to the tune of overpayment of £11.1 million. These are the poorest in society, my friend.
Okay. Okay, but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. After this show, you send me the proof of that, and I'll send you the proof of what you
Well,
did.
you know
The
what? You
15
can go on a
screenshots.
proof. Go on a proof, mate.
It
Go on.
didn't say that.
I
It
tell
didn't
you
say
what I
anything.
do, yeah? I tell you what I do. What will live? No, I can't do it while I'm live. I'll have to search. But definitely, no worries at all, mate. You go
What?
on.
Okay.
In fact, do it now. In fact, do it now.
Alright.
Go, Councillor Adam Brown,
Yeah.
overpayments, Merthyr Tydfil. Right? And they went to me, doing a kangaroo court. They went to me, look, we'll give you a 6-month suspension if you apologise for. I was under the Secret Act, and because I broke that, because I knew people needed to get this information, I had many people whose parents died having refunds because they pay between what £500 and £2,500 because their parents died, overpaying the council because I come out and told the truth. I could have easily have not kept it quiet. £11.1 million Merthyr Tydfil Council overcharged the poorest in our society.
Oh yeah, I found it. Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
I'll give
yeah,
that one.
I found it. Okay.
But
Hey,
you also said who asking who wants to bed a woman. I don't know what that's got to do with it.
sorry.
That's got you asked who wants to bed a woman on trial for murder.
Hey, that was a joke. That was a joke,
Uh,
yeah. And it wasn't on my official council cover. What are you trying to say that when you're a councillor or well, you can't have a joke at, you know, you can't
yeah,
have
but
a
people
joke
didn't.
anyway. You have to have a boring life.
But people didn't take it as a joke. That's the point.
Well, it
You
all
go
depends who you
online.
talk to. It all
What do you
depends who you
mean?
talk to.
So the 20 comments I read, they didn't take it as a joke. There wasn't one
Yeah,
person who did
20
take it as
comments
a
from
joke.
what? 20 comments out of what?
I don't know. It was about 50, and they were all bad. But the 20 comments were related to this thing.
All right, okay. So how many people were a member? I'm assuming a website, yeah.
Yeah,
Right. So how many people are subscribed to that website? Yeah,
I don't know.
you only found 15 comments.
Say again. I can't hear you.
How many people subscribe to that website?
I don't know. I'll check after.
You found? All right. Well, listen. 15
But you, but,
comments
but
compared
you,
to. I'm assuming what? I'm assuming 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, and 15 people reacted angrily. That
uh,
means 9,975 people did not react angrily.
um, but the thing I don't get is there's a panel who decide whether you're whether you should be banned from standing. So clearly they must have had complaints booked from
And
someone.
that panel give me an
That
option. That panel give me an option.
where's your proof? I
Yeah, they
want to see
did.
the proof
They give
then.
me an option.
Where's the
They
proof?
give me an option
Where's the
to
proof?
apologize, publicly apologize that I leaked it. I leaked key information to people who afterwards had refunds, and I never took that option up. Hence the reason why I had a 12-month suspension. I'd rather take a 12-month suspension, which financially cost me about 10 grand, knowing damn well that the poorest in our society had refunds from an overpayment in total of £11.1 million.
But I don't. Where's the proof though? I've got 15 screenshots of you.
Where's the proof? The proof. If you looked, I can't believe you've been for weeks now. You've been looking into my. You just said that you found it.
I did.
Right. If you found it, surely you got the proof.
I've got screenshots of all of it, and on this website, it didn't say anything about you having an option to apologise.
Right. Okay. Well, listen. As I said, it'll take me a little while, but I definitely will. I'll send it to you. You know what?
Right, but what about
Well, so
the?
what else? Listen, I don't care what is in the media, right? Oh,
I would.
okay.
But...
So whatever screenshots which anyone can look on and find on the internet about me, whatever else has disturbed you.
Well, you talk about racism earlier. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
That's between you and Stal, and that's not between me. This is me defending myself because you called me out.
I got the proof. You seen the proof.
I didn't see it, but I'll have a look after.
Well, you
But,
weren't watching the screen.
no, I couldn't see it because I'm on this whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. What's this streaming thing called?
Okay. We'll just go Stella's Hammer on Facebook. Okay?
Yeah. All right. But I want to talk about when you talk about racism, those 21 Chinese workers who died, and you made a joke about it.
Which was an actual joke that went through social media before I even retweeted it.
But you still retweeted it.
All right. Okay. So, what? Hang on. If you state, or if you see on my Twitter page, anything I tweet is nothing about my work. It's about my personal opinion, or at that time it was.
So you made jokes of people who've died, and it's all right.
If you look at the company advertising in which I done before, it really all depends what angle you want to go at.
There's no angle to go at. You made a joke about people.
Yeah. It is actually. And go on, bring up because I know you've been doing it on direct message. Bring up the my former tenants. Let's have a go at that.
I can't. What one was that? That you harassed them? I can't remember.
Right. Okay. And have you got that? Have you got proof of that?
I have got it on my phone.
No, you have got no proof of that because I've not harassed. And I tell you something. You want me to tell you something about that?
I'll check after if I have. If I have not.
Right. You check after. Yeah, you
check
I'll
after.
Check now.
I'll check now.
Let me tell you something about that. Yeah. Let me tell you something about that. Those tenants caused 10 grand worth of damage in my property. Would you expect me to take that on a chin? Do you? 10 grand worth of property. That was a reason in which that was my defense. 10,000. Did you read about that then? No, you didn't.
But I've also read comments that you racially harassed them. That's just comments.
No, I didn't. No, you know what? Because that's never been suggested. You haven't read any comments. You listened to that idiot on the other channel, mate.
No.
Go on then. I tell you what. Bring up a comments, man. Where's the ratio?
Do you think I take 100 screenshots to take to storage?
Look, I given you enough notice to come on here and we'll have a 1-to-1 about all the claims in which you've been fucking commenting on, yeah?
All right, let me get a few more.
Are you trying to tell me you haven't got anything to back you up? You just got comments from that other channel.
Let me say. Isn't Adam Brownies the guy who wished cancer on a fellow supporter of Cardiff?
Where?
Well, this is about Cardiff.
You got no proof of that.
Well, here.
You got no proof of that.
Here.
Yeah, where?
Here.
Where?
Here.
Go on and show it.
Okay, you can't. It's too bright, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Go put a link in the thing then.
It's a screenshot.
Put a link in the thing.
It's a screenshot.
Right. Okay. So you haven't got no proof then, yeah? No. Put a link in the thing.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in after. I haven't got the link.
Right. Okay. So it's another one. It's another fucking thing, right?
It's another screenshot I've taken.
You have created 11 profiles to accuse me of everything in this chat. Not this chat, in the last few days. Are you suggesting that is not trolling?
No, because you called me out, like I've said before.
You called me out because, quite frankly, and it continued tonight, quite frankly, you have been shouting from the rooftops lies which you have got no proof whatsoever. Other people's lies, not your lies, other
So
people's lies.
so you did so when I
Look,
said just then,
listen, people on about let that twat in, yeah? Now I'm telling you, he's texting you right now, isn't he? He's texting you right
no,
now.
what are you talking about? I'm reading my
Bullshit. Because
screenshots. What?
I've had people in the chat saying, let him in,
Can you
let
read
him
that?
in. I'm not
Is
going to
that a
let him in.
text?
He didn't let me in the other day.
That looks
He
like
didn't
Wales
let me in the
Online.
other day. He didn't let me in the other day. He's texting you or with bollocks, isn't he? Just be
No,
honest.
he's not. He's not. Look, I'm reading my screenshots. I'm reading when you.
As
But
people say, Brownie, don't give him the time of day, mate. Which
but
is
no, no,
right. No,
no.
no.
So,
You created 11 accounts, mate.
and you've called
11
me out
accounts, and you're trying
You've
to
called
tell
me
me
out
that's not
5
trolling.
times. You've called me out 5 times.
Called you out 5 times.
Before I
Are you trying to tell you are trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me right now you haven't done any nuisance phone calls to me?
No, swear.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll show you my recent. Do you want me to? Actually, no, I won't talk about the numbers. But I've what? So he's lying again. Again, Brownie is best lying once again.
I'm
Oh,
lying, am I?
gets better.
I'm lying.
Gets
Hang
better.
on. You tried to say that I done racial things against my former tenants, which I
No,
didn't.
that's
The reason I had an
that's what I
argument with
read.
them was
That's
because
what I read.
they done 10k damage, right? This is a guy who's apparently against trolling, but he created 11 accounts. Yeah.
And you're saying there's what do you say? He's
Do you know Daya? Let me tell you something about Daya. Let me tell you something. And you know what? Someone in the chat brought it up. And I know, and he knows, but I got evidence of this, written evidence from him. Do you want me to tell you something about him? Yeah?
yeah. Go on.
Yeah. You know when he goes on a channel, he says, oh, everything's for charity. Boom, boom. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know I've got written evidence, as in a text message from him, saying that I've had my first payment from YouTube. I give it to Deb to do the food shopping.
Well, send it over to us.
You
then.
know that?
Send it to us.
Sorry?
Then. Send it to us then.
The police have got it, mate.
Oh,
Why should I send it to you?
The police have got. Oh, here we go.
You know what?
Here we go.
Hey,
Here we go. Here we go.
I have got it,
Here
mate.
we go.
Go on then. Go on then. Ask him for proof. The guy's been buying food shopping. The guy's been buying food shopping out of, apparently, it's going for charity. Why do you think he's covering for Nathan, who has been collecting for a charity? Why do you think that? Because Nathan knows it.
But I'm asking for proof from you. If you want the proof from me,
you had the proof. You had the proof. I called Nathan out because I knew damn well that Nathan was pocketing my charity money. I knew damn well. Right? I'm telling you now. Get the evidence. Last few months that this money has gone to charity, and I tell you, you'd be shocked, mate.
Well,
you'd be fucking shocked.
I'm ready for the evidence when you are.
Oh, go for it, man. Go for it. You're a member of his channel. Go for it.
No, from you. For last time.
Go for it.
And I'm
Nathan robbed you all. And my subscribers robbed you all for money he collected for a pound charity. Yeah? Yes or no?
What sorry, say again. No, I'm still asking for the evidence from you to send it over to me about that money.
Nathan stole money from you all because he claimed he was collecting for a charity. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now, and who was the first one who called him out because of it? Who was the first one?
I don't know. I don't watch this channel.
Hang on. His channel was on the Day's Banter, who you would go on all the time. I tell you what, yeah. You know yourself, and people in the chat know. I was the first one who called him out. I said, nah, these raffle tickets are dodgy. It's not happening. He's pocketing the money. Lo and behold, 2 or 3 weeks later, it came out. He was pocketing the money. I'm telling you right now. The subscription and advertising all that bollocks from that channel is not going to charity. If so, let's see a complete statement. Right. Thank you very much, Dylan. You're
No,
not.
but wait. I've got
Have a
one
good
more.
night.
I've got one more.
Have a good
I've
night.
got one more.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Right. Bear with me. I'm going to toilet. Toilet. Fucking. I need to calm down. Fucking idiots. Sorry, guys. I just I needed to. I need to get my act together. It just shows people believe anything. There was when I was like political campaigning years ago. There was a phrase which everyone kind of everyone kind of used really, and that is you tell a lie to people so many times they'll end up believing you. Yeah. And right, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to do this, and then we'll talk about football. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about football. Bear with me. I need a screen share. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Going back to my topic. Former band standing action 3 years, right? Let's go for it. Let's go. In March 2010, the Express revealed confidential documents which I give to the local newspaper, leaked by then Gurnish Council Adam, claiming Merthyr Valley's Homes, which is like a council home company, facing significant, suggests to be 11.1 after issues arising from a stock transfer. Okay, so now it goes down, it goes down, it goes down. Was shocked to discover been banned. Right, let's go down a little bit more. Trying to do my conscience is clear. I will not try, son. In 5 months, I've earned the amount I earned as a council yearly income running a recruitment firm. My name is not in the papers. Right, basically, right? I leaked confidential documents which clearly stated that the poorest in society were conned, overcharged, whatever you want to call it, of £11.1 million. After I done that, those people who were overcharged, come on, man. Where's my thing now? Bloody hell, fuck's sake. Sorry, guys, hang on. Those people who overcharged either passed away or their relatives then. I need to get this off now, fuck's sake, man. Brownie, you useless, you fucking useless at there you go. Anyway, those people who are overcharged were either passed away and their relatives could charge on their behalf, or they claimed a refund themselves. Many of them claimed refunds. It was still short of what they paid, but it was agreed between like 500 and 2,500. In total, last time I'm talking a few years ago, in total, around about 8,500 families got refunds. But yeah, it all depends what you read, I suppose. So, okay, let's get on with, right, we had that fucking idiot. Right, let's get back in the chat, yeah? Let's get back in the chat. Mental health matters, be kind of us, look what I say, but yeah, exactly, mate. 11 bloody accounts. Fuck's sake. Ridiculous, man. Karen, hey, Karen, hope you're well. Up a city. Hope you're well, Karen. Had a good Christmas. Karen, massive Cardiff City fan. Absolute massive. Much bigger than me as a Cardiff City fan, that's for sure. No, I'm not having that idiot on my fucking channel. He just tries to shout over me. Yeah, Vu from the stand. Hey, Vu from the stand. Many thanks for your advice and everything. The last half an hour. Oh, bloody hell! I don't know why it's not working. There you go. Many thanks for your help and advice. Much appreciated. I'll be in contact tomorrow, mate, if that's okay. Paul says, "Which could lovely love it, man. It's very strange. It is very strange, man. It is very strange. It's like I don't know, Paul. Look. Maybe I'm wrong in wording it as grooming, but it's really weird, man. It's really weird. I thought people don't believe bloody what they read on social media or whatever, and they give people a chance to actually explain themselves. Unfortunately, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't. And you think that you would just think that people would bloody, on one hand, can't, right, let's just take the sun, for example, right? And this is an example. Most things, the sun, right? You'll have people saying, don't trust the sun, blah, 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 don't trust that, don't trust that, don't trust that. And then lo and behold, they believe something else. But what they don't understand, for example, Mirror Group newspapers. So you got the Mirror and all the others. Mirror Group newspapers. I know I'm going into political world now, but Mirror Group newspapers were at the time massive donors of the Labour Party, and I was anti-Labour in the South Wales area, and because of that, I was up against the Labour Party funded machine, which was the articles in which Dylan must have been reading from. So I was fighting against. People don't realize how political even local or regional newspapers actually are. Anyway, they do love it. Sharky, hi Sharky. Listen, Sharky, look, obviously people have suggested, but you are right, lads, it's bad. We're all humans at the end of the day, so love it. Exactly. I just want to move on. Right? But when I'm doing a watch along and people come in and saying, accusing me, you just come into this chat, you said that, just come into that chat. I tell you what, lads, right? Watch the bloody 2-hour watch along I just done with Newcastle Man United. Apart from going on having a shit, right? Apart from having a bloody shit, I had no fucking time to go on to another channel and talk bollocks. Unfortunately, we all now know what YouTube is like. This is what really gets to me regarding YouTube. It should be like a 3 strike and you out kind of thing, right? YouTube says to that IP address, right, that IP address has crossed the line once, twice, 3 times. Okay, 3 times. You're not allowed to view YouTube from this IP address. Yeah, but unfortunately they don't, and as a result, we're having people create bloody 11 accounts just to give me shit. It's weird, man. It's proper weird. Hi Harvey, hope you're well, mate. I think Harvey's a Swansea fan. If I'm right, you're lucky you're in this bloody chat. Anyway, Harvey says, Brownie, what's your opinion? Fans being allowed? I think it's an absolute disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. Swansea, Cardiff, Newport, Wrexham fans can go to their away games, but they can't go to their home games. Absolute disgrace, man. I had to take a PCR test before I come into the UK. Luckily, it was clear. I think I had to do it. I think it had to be like 48 hours before, so 2 days before. So why can't football fans do that then? Why can't football fans or have a PCR test, have the evidence as they go into the ground? Why can't that happen? Unfortunately, I think it's more of a political bloody. The Welsh public are pawns now, and it's basically it's a them and us really. They're just using us, and they're using us, and they are just for political fucking posturing. The Welsh government just want to do something better than Boris's government in London. It's bollocks. It's bollocks. I tell you what, it's now created a generational argument because, like it or not, the older generations, because of, they seem to accept whatever's coming, whatever a government says straight away. They seem to accept anything the government says, no problem at all. I believe the government. With the younger generations, because we have tools like the internet, because we have, we can talk to people across the world, we are getting a better understanding about shit, right? And now it's created the older generations are now disliking the younger generations because people are not willing to have a booster jab or not willing to have the jabs and so on and so forth. There was a report the other day, and the headline was 48% of people in hospital with COVID have not had a jab. Right? However, it didn't mention that 52% of the people then in hospital must have had a jab. It goes back to what I was on about before. Agendas, newspaper agendas. People just need to bloody understand it more, I suppose. Newcastle for championship. I hope you don't come to a championship, I'll be honest with you, because that means that teams like Cardiff, I suppose Cardiff, teams like us will have one less position to fight, promotion position to fight for. But he says, great weekend of football we had. Well, it all depends really. Taking ages to bloody delete this. I don't know why. Right, there you go. Sorry if I'm missing you. You comments, lads. I don't really. I don't know why, but it seems to be really, really. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, I'm going to refresh it because really slow. Bear with me, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Paul, guys, I do apologize if all of a sudden I've jumped on a comments, right? I do apologize. Paul, tell you what, Brownie, I had a few too many jars last night. Christmas was about that, definitely the best. I'm not a Christmas lover, if I'm honest with you, mate. I'm not a Christmas lover. I don't know why. It just maybe because what happened with me. This is the first Christmas I've spent in the UK for 3 or 4 years because I was stuck in Spain with COVID. I couldn't get back. Me that kind of experience has made me think twice about Christmas. If I'm honest, I don't know. Hi, Randy. Randy's in the house. Brownie, way behind the comments. With some peeps. Honestly, I am trying. I really am trying. I do apologize, guys. Okay. I am trying. Randy says, and hey, guys, Randy is a bloody member. Fucking become a member. $1.99, you bloody cheap bastards. Anyway, right? Kiefer Moore better than Chris Wood. You taking them? Did I say that? I can't remember if I said that, man. Did I say that? Anyway, some people said it could be a quiet one due to AFCON COVID. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, guys, if I'm honest with you. Randy said, I never got a notification. You know what? I don't know what it is. There's always been an issue with YouTube and notifications. I don't know why. I know. Hey, Randy, you probably knocked the notifications off anyway, you bastard. Anyway, hope you're well. Guys, Randy is from New Zealand and he's an Arsenal fan. He still hates Arteta. Paul, oh, you can't come in, can you? Because your missus is sleeping. And you haven't deleted my comment from that video. I think I may have deleted it from being, I don't know. Anyway, things have progressed. Last night, things progressed and progressed for the worst, Randy, I'll be honest. Yeah, I know. I was in a bit of a state yesterday, as I'm sure you guys would know anyway. Litchfield, hi Litchfield. Litchfield, do you want to come in? I did. You did ask me if I want to come in later on. Let me know if you want to come in. We'll have a good chat and a view from the stands as well. Anyone, if you want to come in, just don't give me bollocks. I can't be asked with bollocks. Can away fans go to use? No, 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 no. View from the stands says, I want to go to Fulham. Oh, probably a blessing in disguise. Hang on. What's this? Brownie, maybe you can have a line of my shit as you talk so much of it. Well, I tell you what, hey, you never know. But I hope you're not charging me fucking 50 quid for it. Sam, if you want to come in, I did that message. I know you did come back to me, I think, while it was going on. Let me know if you want to come in, mate. Hang on. We've had fun and games. I've been busy. Sorry, mate. Only now, bloody. Paul. No, West Ham Irons? No. He says, can I join? West Ham Irons? No. I don't really go for little kids on my channel. That's for other channels, man. You know, no, I can't be asked. Litchfield, yeah. Yeah, okay, man. Let me know, and then I'll send you the link. Okay, I'll have to send it on Twitter. Okay, bear with me. Randy says, what does Randy say? Arsenal only play teams in the slumber bottom of the table. You haven't seen how we are, Arsenal. Yeah. Oh, here we go. West Ham Iron says why? Because late night in the UK it's 11:20, and youngsters like you should be in bed. That's why. Good night, my friend. Box in a house. He said West Ham in bad form. They are, my friend. They are. I think January can't come around quick enough for West Ham, if I'm honest with you. I don't think it's as bad as people think, as people talk about, but January will be very, very interesting. Very interesting. And I don't know. Where Jesse Lingard will go, that will be an interesting one. That will be an interesting one, where Jesse Lingard goes. Absolutely. Only going to be a terrible start to a new year. Oh. And bloody Taib is in it now. Here we go. Taib's bloody joined now. Randy, don't. I couldn't have put it any better, Sam, if I'm honest with you. I couldn't put it any better. It is a way of grooming, isn't it? But yet, you know, putting racial comments on bloody Stelios' Facebook is a disgrace from last night. Post said, hey, no way, no way. No way, my friend. No way, my friend. Taib says, Brownie, I joined ages ago. I know you did, my friend. I know you didn't seem. No, I did. Don't worry about that. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Do you want me to try it? George? Yeah. Do you want me to try it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. She said, "Fuck off, you cunt." There you go, George. I done it right, didn't I? I done it right. Oh, Paul is in the house now. Paul. Hi, Paul. I think it's come up anyway. There you go. Hi, Paul. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, my friend. Taking ages now. Boxwell. Yeah, I know. And Sam said, not bad. Well, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. But what the hell? What the hell? Let's see. Sam says when it does come up, taking ages. I don't know what's wrong with this. Really don't know what's wrong with this. Bloody hell. I had to refresh it once before. Ethan is absolutely bang on the money. Absolutely bang on the money. But I'm going to do whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's grooming. Whether people like the word, I don't really like the word. But it's grooming. Bloody hell. So I'm going to says, Brownie, do you think Cardiff what makes Oh yeah, about yeah. Right, bear with me, I need to blow my nose. It's fucking cold. Hang on 1 second. Right. Where are we now? Hang on. Don't know if it says Randy. I don't think Randy would actually say that. So I do hope it's not. Vinny says. Vinny says, come on. Why would Lorcan do that? Come on, people. Are you on about what? Calling? Are you on about calling? Alright, okay. Just calling. Now, what you gotta think of is that how would I know Lorcan's number, yeah? Yeah? Okay. No worries. Bear with me. Let's do it live on air. Probably watching, isn't he?
Hello?
Lorcan!
Who's this?
Adam Brown. Footboy Brownie.
Huh?
Footboy Brownie.
What? What's your name?
Footboy Brownie. You know damn well who it is.
Football with Brownies.
Yeah. You okay?
This isn't... What are you on about? This is Lorcan's father.
Right. Well, get Lorcan on the phone, or do you want me to tell you exactly what he's been going on?
Get Lorcan on the phone and you do what?
Right. Well, if you're a father of Lorcan,
Yeah.
right, you need to know that he's been calling both myself and my elderly mum nuisance calls throughout the night for the last 2 months.
He's calling you for 2 months.
Yeah. This is why I know the number.
Calling you on what?
Calling? What do you mean calling off his number?
Yeah, put you on to his mom. Hello?
Is this Lorcan's mum?
Yes.
Right. Whose number is this? Is this Lorcan's number or your number or what?
This is Lorcan's number.
Right. Okay, no worries at all. I'd like to inform you that your son Lorcan has been nuisance calling both my mum and myself for the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks throughout the night, every single night off his mobile number.
He can't do it. He's not allowed to phone at night.
Isn't he? Well, I got the evidence that this is why I'm calling.
No, I take his phone off him every night. He's not allowed to... None of my children...
I've got the evidence the police have as well.
From what time?
From what time? The last... So, I tell you what,
Yeah.
listen, it's late now. Shall I call you tomorrow and then I can send you screenshots of all the details and everything, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Have a good night. I do apologise. Have a good night. And
How has he got... Before you go, how has he got your number?
because he's been watching a former friend on YouTube who gave my mobile number out, and Lorcan used that number to start ringing me and my mum's social media as well.
How does he have your mother's number?
Because it was given to him by a 55-year-old man on YouTube.
Right. Can
Right.
you send me on screenshot?
I will do. Let's talk tomorrow anyway. Yeah, I know it's late now.
Right. Lorcan he's a vulnerable child, so...
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to stop, if I'm honest with you.
Right. If you can send them on, that
I
would
will
be
do.
great.
I will do. You take care, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Good night.
All right. Thank you.
So, finally, we get hold of Lorcan's parents, see? We get hold of Lorcan's parents. Great. We'll fucking see about that tomorrow now. Right, hang on. What you got to think of, guys, yeah? What you got to think of is, how did I have Logan's number? If he wasn't giving, doing any phone calls or anything, how did I have Logan's number? The reason I had Logan's number is because on a couple of occasions, he forgot to hide his number. So that's good anyway. That's good. At least Logan can be... right, hang on. Well, what I'll do, mate, Litchfield, bear with me. I'll just pop to a toilet, and then I'll send you the link, and then we can have a chat. Anyone else want to come on, more than welcome. Bear with me, yeah? Okay, I'm back. Hang on. I just wanna kick this guy out. Bloody hell. Waste of fucking time. Bear with me. Oh, right, okay. Right, okay. So we dealt with one. Let's try and deal with others. Someone's just come in a chat. I don't know. Come in the background. Oh, it's me, is it? Anyway, Litchfield, I've sent you the link, mate. I've sent you the link. Right, what are you lot saying in the chat? What are you lot saying in the chat? George, stupid, man. Absolutely stupid. Sam says, when it does come up, Sam says, Brownie always want to fuck off. Right? Exactly, that's what it is. I don't care, mate. I don't care. But why, fucking crap after crap after crap. I lost count how many bloody shows he's done because of me. I know why he's doing it. Because someone put Football Brownie on, and all of a sudden, his bloody, it's all about marketing. It's all about marketing. Anyway, he then took it with him for his whole time. Brownie's never liked to troll him. Yeah, never have, mate. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I've sent it on the Twitter, mate. I've sent it on the Twitter. Oh, Dylan, are you serious, mate? Dylan, are you serious? This is what, the 12th account now, and you are against trolling. I think It's bizarre, mate. It's bizarre. I think you need help. I do think you need help. 12 accounts now. You come on here. I made an absolute fool out of yourself. And as Brock said, I think he is, mate. I think he is. He made an absolute fool out of himself. And now, Sam says, he says, Dylan said, put the link up then. Then he left. I then put the link up. Still fucking don't believe me, fucking idiot. Sam said, Dylan, will you get a life? Absolutely. Will you get a life? Still, exactly. Vamos. Hey, Rob's in the house. Hi, Rob. Oh, Rob, bring some fucking common sense to this bollocks, I tell you. Fuck's sake. Taking ages. Box is right. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Go. I don't care. Fucking hell. I get accused of fucking going in someone else's chat at the same time I'm doing a watch along. That's how mental you people are. Paul says, go on, Rob Person. Yeah, exactly. Hope you're well, Rob. Hope you're well, mate. Dylan then comes back. After me absolutely destroying him on his channel, he then comes back. No, I hate Brown. Don't like him. Well, I tell you what, if you hate me, please fuck off, Dylan. Because we're on fucking account number 12 in 4 days? And yet you're against fucking trolling. You weirdo, man. You fucking weirdo. Anyway, let's bloody bring some bloody common sense onto this. Hi, mate. How are you?
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I've had better days, I tell you. I've had better days. Anyway, guys, this is Litchfield. This is Litchfield. Please check out his channel. He's a Birmingham fan, but you know what? No worries at all. No worries. I was on it. Cardiff played Birmingham a couple of weeks ago. There you go. It's better. Cardiff played Birmingham a couple of weeks ago, and Litchfield or Harry asked me to do something for his channel. I wasn't. My prediction wasn't far away, mate. Was it, regarding them youngsters?
Nah, you were right. To be fair, you were right. We didn't play.
So tell us about Birmingham.
You can hear me, can't you?
Yeah. Tell us about Birmingham then.
What do you want me to tell you about, like the whole season, how it's gone, or
the
how
whole
do you want me
season?
to?
The whole season. Were you all night?
Started off really well. Sheffield United away. We deserved the win. Played really well, and I thought, here we go, be our season this season. Unfortunately, though, as the season has gone on, things have gone against us, like injuries. Taif Chong's had to go back to Man United because he got injured. And ever since then, really, we've gone downhill and results have changed and really started, especially against you, when you came back and drew 2-2 against us.
I know. Okay, as an away fan, and, I know you went to the game. Well, sorry. As an opposing fan, I know you went to the game. What's your opinion on Kiefer Moore? And what's your opinion on the youngsters we got coming through?
I think Kiefer Moore's a very good striker. I think he deserves a chance in the Premier League.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree on that.
I think he should go to somewhere. If Burnley stay up, I think they need a new striker. They've had the same strikers for a number of years now. I think he could be their new number 9, maybe.
Yeah. Like if Chris Wood moves on, I think Kiefer Moore with Burnley would be an ideal bloody replacement.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I agree. As for the youngsters, I can't remember his name now. You bring a couple.
Colwell.
Yeah, I think so.
And Isaac Davis was another one.
Yeah, Morrison brung 2 off the bench. when you come to our place, and it just completely changed the game.
Yeah. Listen, we've got in championship and all that. Football as a whole, especially during the Christmas period, are you seeing? My theory is that clubs are like holding on for, holding on for the first 45 minutes and they're stepping up in the next 45 because of they're trying to, save fitness and so on. Are you seeing that,
Um,
or is it me?
I can kind of see where you're coming from. I think the big teams, like the bigger so-called teams, like the top six, I don't think they relatively do that. But
Yeah.
especially the rest of them, I'd say, yeah.
And Birmingham, where do you think Lee Bowyer is your manager now, isn't he?
Yeah, Lebo, yeah.
Yeah, good or no?
He is with the resources we have, but at the moment, with our recent performances and results, it is the players, I personally think, but at the same time, we keep playing this formation of 3-5-2, 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it. It's doing my head in now. It's been clearly not working. When he first came in at the end, near the end of last season, when he saved us, of course, he was playing like a 4-4-2, and recently, me along with other fans have been like, why you changed that if it was working?
And your new striker, is he working or is he just having his last paycheck?
Deeney, when he first came in, he looked from an outsider. It looked as though he may have caused havoc in the team, but I know it wasn't his fault because as soon as he came in, the performances started to go downhill.
Okay.
Recently, his performance along with Scott Hogan, them two up front, are starting to link well together. But it's just the fact now that have you heard of Riley McGree?
Yeah.
He was our main creative player other than Chong. Obviously, Chong, like I said, has gone back to Man U now. But we haven't cancelled his loan. We're hoping to get him back. But potentially, he might not even come back till March. So I'm there like, why don't we just cancel his loan until we can get someone else in? But yeah, McGree's had to go back as well now because his loan ended like it would have been Peterborough, his last game on tomorrow.
Okay.
Wednesday, sorry. But obviously that game's been postponed, so he's gone back to his
Yeah,
parents.
I know. We've had a couple of postponements as well for over Christmas. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I don't like the fact that it's this COVID kind of postponement lark is helping some clubs and not helping others. And I'm really not. You know, if you have to go into the under-23s to field the team, that unfortunately that's what you should do, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, our game away at Fulham for Sunday, for Boxing Day, was postponed. And I'm on a lot of Facebook groups, of course. I have my own. I'm one of the admins on my own, which is, of course, the same name as my YouTube channel. But
Hey, you can. I'll wait till the end. You can plug as much as you want, mate. Honestly.
but now, like, I was even saying to people, why couldn't we just take the under 18s and the 23s there, play with pride? I mean, the way we're playing at the moment, they've at least played for passion with the badge, so may as well have took them.
You had a former Cardiff keeper come to you. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. The guy from the Philippines. The guy from the Philippines.
Oh, Neil Everidge.
Yeah. Is he still with you or not?
Yeah, he's still with us. He's still with us, but he isn't the number one choice. He's the number two.
Okay, I got you.
Last season he was the main goalkeeper, but we in the summer we bought a goalkeeper called Matija Sarkic on loan from Wolves, so he's our main goalkeeper this season.
Have you been to Ninian Park, Cardiff City Stadium? Years ago, I went to St Andrews. I'll be honest with you, and how the fuck I got out of it, I never know.
The last away that I went to at Cardiff was when we had Gary Monk in charge. It was a season where you beat us at your place 3-2.
Okay.
You were 3-0 up at half time, and we pulled 2 goals back. And I think we were very close to getting a 3-3 draw. Craig Gardner scored a penalty for us in the second half. Don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah, I do, because I remember my accumulator in my hand panicking. I was panicking because I had Cardiff for my accumulator. But
Yeah.
okay, before you go, Harry, shout out your channel, shout out everything, and guys, listen. Even if you're not a Birmingham fan, please check this guy's channel out. Yeah, go on, Harry.
Well, I've got all night. I could talk to you more if you want. It's up to you.
Well, you know what we'll do. What we'll do. Give me a couple of nights. Give me a couple of days, right? And then we'll have a complete show, me and you, and
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
talk championship.
Yeah, okay, great. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
you're up for it?
Yeah.
I can't do it now.
Definitely.
It's 11:45. I'm fucking half cut. No, I can't do it now. But definitely, if you're up for it, let me know. We'll have
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I'll
and
be down
we'll
for that.
take it from there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be down for that
Okay.
100%.
Plug your channel, you bastard. Plug your channel.
Right, everyone. So it's called Literal and Tough Blue Noses. You've just seen I've been commenting on Brownies, like many of his episodes. So just go on it, subscribe, check all the content out. It'll be absolutely amazing and massively appreciated. So yeah, that'll be absolutely amazing.
What I'll do, I'll put a link in the chat right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, mate.
To you, if I can get my phone to work. So who you got next then? I know you said your game is called off.
So at the moment, obviously tomorrow our game against Peterborough was called off. On Sunday, I'm meant to be playing QPR at home, but will they get called off? I don't know. Probably. What about yourself?
We were called off a long time ago. I think we had Derby.
Yeah.
Right. Link in the chat, guys, right? When it does come up.
As well, you said that you can't have home fans. Can the away fans, for example, if we played you at your place, can our fans come over to your stadium or not? Nothing at all.
No fans whatsoever. No
Wow.
fans whatsoever, man.
But
It's absolutely shocking.
But your fans can travel to any away game. That doesn't make any sense.
Thank you very much for reading my mind. It don't make any sense whatsoever. Scotland can have up to 500 at the moment, right?
Yeah.
At least that would cover the lower leagues, you know,
Yeah.
right? But Wales are absolutely zero. You've got 50, which would cover, parents watching their kids.
Yeah.
It's shocking. They're playing with our lives now. They're playing with our lives, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the way it's going, I mean, you might as well put it behind closed doors. The way it's going, it's just getting worse. I know people don't want that, and I certainly don't want that either. But the way it's going, if it is genuinely true how many players keep getting COVID, I think it is probably the best decision to make. And I know in my area, well, not in my area specifically, but my partner's area especially, more people are getting COVID. So
you know what? You have just given me an idea what I'm going to do. What I'm going to talk about right now. Bear with me. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. You can stay online for a minute. I need to email this to myself.
No worries.
Go on, continue talking, and then I'll.
What about anything or?
Yeah, about anything. Just run it.
What about your season then so far, Cardiff? How would you sum it up?
Shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. But I knew that would happen before the end.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it would happen. Basically, look, I've been saying it for ages, is that our parachute payments will come to an end, right? Yeah. In the summer, there was the talk about bail, which has now come to light again. Today, bail, the plan A was basically get the market off bail, which would then cover the losses of parachute payments. That was a plan A. That didn't come. The plan B then was to sell Kiefer Moore. Now this guy is coming off a 20-goal season in a championship. They expected at least 15 million off him.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say that's fair.
The only offer they had after offering out like a fucking whore in a brass house, the only offer they had was from Wolves, which was 5 million in installments. So
I mean,
they stuck it to the,
what's the
you
point in
what?
going to Wolves though? You got Jimenez that plays there. You've got all these young other good strikers. He might as well just go somewhere else and he
Well,
might as well just wait.
the thing is, Kiefer Moore is 29. That's the problem. Here, since last summer, he's changed his agent.
Yeah.
Kiefer Moore is 29. And the problem is, his age is the only thing holding him back. If he was 26, 27, a Premier League club would have, because I'm telling you, you probably seen it yourself. The guy is 6'5", right?
Yeah.
But how he's better on the floor playing football than, unbelievable.
Well,
You know the associate.
What you say?
Oh, sorry. No, go on.
I'll just say I think Burnley's if Burnley stay up this season, I just think it's got it written all over it. I think it's a perfect fit for him.
Yeah. Or Norwich, maybe.
I mean, no offense to Norwich, and if there's any Norwich fans watching this right now, but I'd be highly surprised if Norwich stay up in the Premier League this season.
But now, because of what happened in the first part of the season, I do think if Cardiff get rid of Kiefer Moore in January, which, let's be honest, could well happen, if they get rid of him, I think relegation.
Really?
I do think relegation.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's too much pressure. I think it's too much pressure on the youngsters to cover.
Still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, man. I need to refresh for a minute.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, sorry, man. I don't know what's happening tonight. If I'm honest, I don't know what's happening tonight. I have to refresh all the bloody time.
It's probably that Newcastle. It's probably that Newcastle and Man United badge behind you.
Back off. I need to change that as well. Hang on 1 second. Green screen. Fuck knows where we're gonna. So how's your channel going anyway, mate? Is it going well or what?
It's going all right, to be fair. I mean, I've only been doing it for about 2 months now, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's going well.
It's hard work, though, isn't it?
It is hard work. But you just gotta put the time and effort in, and just keep doing it as well. Don't just stop, otherwise you're not gonna achieve, are you? It can take years to get popular. It can take years to get popular on YouTube. It's not just gonna take it's not just gonna take a second or two to get popular just like that, is it? So,
well, look, I've always thought that collaboration helps everybody. So we'll have a show in midweek. So Stefan in the chat, he's an Ipswich fan. So I don't know if talking about the championship would interest him. But
I saw someone's comment about who would go down. I saw they put Watford, Norwich. I don't know what else they said.
Okay. Let's talk about that then. Let's talk about that. Who would go down?
Premier League and Championship, or just Premier League? Premier League and Championship, or just Premier League?
Yeah, both. Why not? Get people in the chat. You can join in as well.
What do you want to start with?
Right. Who will go down from a Premier League first?
Norwich, Watford. Ooh. You see, I don't. This tonight's performance against Man United, this could either kickstart Newcastle's season, or you could go one of two ways. It's a tough one. Who's even down there at the moment? Like, who's even like?
Right, so we got Burnley, Newcastle, Norwich. Leeds are dropping in there. Brentford will drop as well. Listen, even a bloody Brentford fan says Brentford. There you go, JB.
No,
Brentford
I
fan.
can't.
Even said,
I can't see Brentford losing at all. Like, I mean, going down. Sorry, at all. I think they've got too much firepower. Like, if they didn't have Ivan Toney up front, then maybe. But there's too many goals in him for them to go down.
But has he really made an impact? I don't think he's made an impact at Premier League.
I like their striker Bueno. I do. I think he's a very good player. Whatever his name is.
I don't know. Ryan, Mr. Arsenal Podcast is another guy. Please check this guy out. Check his channel out. Works so hard. Although we done a quiz tonight, and
If I'm
as
honest,
people
as
know,
well,
I fucking hate quizzes. I'm sorry, man.
if I'm honest as well, I think Leeds could be in big trouble if they don't put their act together.
Are they having second syndrome? Oh, try saying this with a bloody speech impediment. Are they having second season syndrome?
Well, we saw it at Sheffield United, didn't we, last season?
Yeah, exactly. And anyway, check Mr. Arsenal Podcast. He does shitty fucking quizzes, which I don't get invited to anymore because I pull out halfway through when I'm fucking bottom. But anyway, check him out, yeah?
I think Palace, I think Patrick Vieira's a smart man. I think later on in the season they will get themselves out of it. I think he's quite a smart man. I think he'll be
Yeah, I
able
agree.
to.
I
If
agree. I'm trying to
they
think.
didn't have
Guys in the chat, let us know. I can't. Let me check our bloody table. Let me check a table, yeah?
if they didn't have
Um,
Zaha, then I think they could be a bit more in trouble than what they will end up being.
Watford. We forgot about Watford. Now, thinking about Watford is that going forward, they can create a lot, but their defense is fucking shambolic, if I'm honest here.
Yeah.
So, right, we go from bottom to top at the moment, then, right?
Yeah.
Norwich, 8 points bottom. Newcastle. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Right. Norwich, 10 points bottom. Then we got Newcastle and Burnley on 11 points. Then Watford at 13. Leeds at 16. Everton at 19. Then Southampton, Brentford, and Palace on 20. Villa on 22. Goes up from there. I think it'd be Norwich, Burnley, and Watford.
Do you know, Southampton's a team that surprises me. I thought when Danny Ings left, I think they sold someone else as well. I thought they were going to really struggle, but fair play to, is it Ralph Hasselhorn, or whatever his name is? Is he still in charge of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a really good job to get
You know what? If they didn't beat West Ham yesterday, I would have said Southampton. But
yeah. Plus they got former Blues player Che Adams, so you know.
Yeah, no, you know what? I never rated him at Birmingham. I couldn't believe
Really?
Southampton, buddy. I never did. No.
Wow.
Honestly, I never rated him at Birmingham.
Under the Gary Monk era, he was on fire.
Yeah, but no one else was bloody up for it, though, were they?
I mean, I know obviously Southampton got him. I think Burnley wanted him. There was a couple of other teams, but yeah, so he went to Southampton.
Did you go to the League Cup? Did you go to the League Cup final?
No, I didn't actually. I watched it though on
No?
TV. I watched it on TV though.
No, people, Arsenal fans say that League Cup final was the start of Wenger's fucking downfall.
Well, I mean, obviously, apart from at the moment with what Arteta's doing, I mean, all Arsenal fans. There's probably some Arsenal fans watching right now, but to moan with what Wenger was doing, even when they were only getting fourth every season, like when you look back at it now, he actually did a pretty good job.
I think he ran his course, if I'm honest with you. I think he ran his course. I
do agree.
think if after he won the cup final against Hull, I think he should have. But what I do think now, I think now Arsenal fans realise that just how much he was protecting the board.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I do think that.
I don't feel like Wenger either was he was backed by the for signings, but he could have been backed a lot more than what he was.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think the rumours of him not wanting to fucking spend, I don't think that was actually the case.
I mean, obviously they signed Alexis Sanchez. I mean, he was especially the one season, he was on fire. He was a brilliant signing for them. And to fair play to him, they got rid of him at the right time. He went to Man United. They got these. Did they get money for him?
Yeah, they had money. Plus, they had bloody that fucking. Oh, I can't remember. Arsenal. There's a few Arsenal fans in the chat now. They had a player in exchange. I can't fucking remember. Who didn't couldn't handle it United, couldn't handle it at Arsenal. He went to Milan then. I can't remember. Anyway, Stefan says Bielsa a decent manager. Bielsa is a decent manager, Stefan. But
I agree.
I lived in Spain. Bielsa obviously Chilean, and he went through the La Liga teams. And the thing is with Bielsa is that he never moved on. He's another one and never moved on. You know, and okay, going forward, he, his tactics are great, but he's never been one for defensive tactics, and that's always been his downfall. And now it's shown at Leeds. It was the same with Bilbao. Bilbao was always bloody leaving gaps within a defence, left, right, and centre, and yeah. So in one way, I agree with you. In the other way, he's very naive. He always has been very naive. Sam Greenwood, Martin O'Neill done a decent job at Birmingham. He was at Villa.
Can I add a quick comment on Bielsa? Can I add a quick comment on Bielsa?
Yeah, go on.
I think he's a good manager and he plays a decent style of football, but I know one or two. I don't know him properly. One of them went to my high school. He's in the year above me. He's a Leeds fan. He was saying yes, he plays attractive football and everything, but his decision making for say if they're winning, carry on going at it the same intensity. Like he needs to start changing that because they're just losing games from doing that.
Yeah. Remember, it took him 3 years to get out of the championship.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years, wasn't it? You know, Ryan. Oh well, if you watched my, unfortunately, Ryan, you were involved in a fucking shitty quiz. But if you watched my bloody watch along, and Harry will back me up here, I have said, this Ralph Rangnick. Oh no, right? He is a fraud. Now, people who may not know, look back at last conversation I had with Mark Bowen, who is the head of media in Zenit St. Petersburg. It was about a week or two after Rangnick was actually appointed. I don't know why he's appointed officially, but manager, fucking coach or whatever. Because his last position was with Lokomotiv Moscow. And the thing was with Rangnick, PR-wise, he has a massive PR team. And he talks for fucking talk. But look, he spent 30 million in Lokomotiv Moscow in one season. They made him worse. That's what Mark Bowen says, who works for Zenit. I don't know. What do you think, Hai?
Honestly, like I said to you earlier in your other stream, I honestly do believe if Ronaldo wasn't at Man United right now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would still be the manager of Manchester United.
Oh, don't talk to me about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being a Cardiff manager. Fuck it, no.
Honestly, I feel sorry for. I know he's not there now, but near the end of his tenure at Man United, I felt sorry for him. Them players on that pitch were performing disgracefully, honestly.
Yeah.
But
But
like I say, before Ronaldo came in last season, look at them. They were playing a little better. Yeah, maybe didn't go to the big teams and take it to them. They probably should have. It was probably their best chance of winning the league since Fergie left. But it was a massive improvement at the end of the day. And Ronaldo came in, and in my opinion, people might disagree, but in my opinion, it disrupted things. And I think Solskjaer had a plan, and Ed Woodward or whoever got Ronaldo, whoever's decision it was to get Ronaldo, has clearly wrecked all that. So, yeah.
Right. Right. First of all, Harry Maguire completely overpaid on him. Completely overpaid. Varane. Now, I've been living in Spain last 5 years. And I've been going to Bernabeu back and forth. Before COVID, I used go quite regular. Varane, he passed his peak. That's why Real Madrid were quite happy to let him go for 50, 60 million, whatever it was. Maybe million euros,
I
but
think it was 50, I think.
yeah, maybe 60 million euros meant 50 million quid. That goal tonight, that Newcastle goal tonight, just showed me and proved to me that Van, no, he's injury prone, and we've already seen him being injured with United. And I said he passed the peak, and that goal tonight was just a prime example of it.
To be honest, mate, I think the Man United defence in general has just not been good at all this season. Not just Varane. I think Maguire, I don't understand Maguire. Leicester is amazing. For England, he's fairly decent. But what does he do when he comes back to Man United? Isn't he the captain of England as well, Maguire?
Wow. I don't know.
I can't fully remember.
People in the chat help us out.
If he isn't, then clearly maybe the captaincy for Man United, he can't handle it. So clearly, maybe they need a new captain.
I don't know. I really can't remember, mate. But I don't think Maguire is any better than Lindelof or any of the others.
Honestly, I think Lindelof is the most improved centre back at Manchester United, actually, out of all of them.
Yeah. Right. Sam Greenwood comes back. Emil Heskey, Bertoncino, Birmingham. I remember Heskey at Birmingham.
Someone just put Ronnie sells shirts.
A lot of it is marketing. That's what Ed Woodward is fucking good for it, really.
He was meant to be leaving Man United, and now all of a sudden he's pulled a halt on it. He's staying there, isn't he? Ed Woodward, that is.
Yeah, I mean, but business-wise, Ed Woodward has brought in a lot of bloody money, with corporations, with like Aeroflot and all of these bloody companies. Yeah. Realistically, would you want him to fucking walk out if he brought in so much money? Probably not.
Do you know, all the managers that Man United have had since Ferguson, other than Mourinho, what have they even done? Genuinely, like Van Gaal, I think he did good with the Dutch team. Ranjik, he's done well at RB Leipzig or whatever. Did he manage RB Leipzig? I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went through the Red Bull kind of thing. But on about David Moyes. Now, I watch Everton quite often, really, under David Moyes. Basically, Cardiff were in League One and League Two at that time. I first started following Cardiff when they were in Yo Division 4, which is now League 2. And as a birthday treat, my dad would say, "Oh, look, take me watch Everton once a year as a birthday treat." And I watched Everton throughout the David Moyes era, and there was always pros and cons about that. Don't get me wrong; he built a squad on pennies. Don't get me wrong; he really did. Bringing in the likes of bloody. Oh fuck! I'm going through it now, but Beatty and was that South African bloody winger, and you had Seamus Coleman, and
Yeah.
things like he really did. But apart from that one time in which Liverpool kicked off, they won the Champions League and they had to go into the qualifiers, they were always short. They always come short, right? And by the time before Moyes went, football moved on. Managers couldn't give a bloody hairdryer treatment to players anymore, right? And that's why Moyes was suggested by Ferguson, because Moyes was a hairdryer treatment manager.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, that's why Moyes then went to Sunderland, where Sociedad never worked, and now it's
Look at him now, though. I bet Everton fans would want him back right now.
I don't think so. I don't think
Nothing.
so. I personally think that Moyes and Everton, I think, ran its course a year or two before it actually come to an end.
Probably, yeah. I mean, but as in terms of Rafa Benitez, I'm sure they'd rather have Moyes over Benitez.
Rafa Benitez, I still keep a good eye on Everton, and I haven't been there. The last time I went there was when I played Villarreal.
Gary Neville made a good point, and he said, and Carragher said, as soon as Benitez came through that door, it was always. They thought he would get results, but it would never go down well with the fans. The fact he become the manager of Everton.
Exactly. And people say Paul definitely big Yakubu, Fida Yakuni score. Yeah, but what you got to remember though, guys, right? The only reason they bought Yakubu and all the others for big money at the time was because they were lucky they had Rooney coming through, and they used that money with what was it, 20-30 million from Man United.
Yeah.
They used that money then to buy the likes of Yakubu and then take that next stage, if you know what I mean.
Fellaini from Man United was amazing. I mean, from Everton, sorry, when he was at Everton, he was amazing.
Yeah, and let's be completely honest, right? And he ended up being the captain of Everton. Phil Neville was great for Everton, absolutely fucking great. He ended up being the captain. He was always a bloody squad player at Man United, but at Everton he really bloody made a difference, I tell you.
Paul's put a good comment in the chat about Everton. Just
here you go. Everton, most underperforming team in Premier League for me, absolutely. They have serious backing, Usmanov, Well, Paul, the mad thing about it, right? The mad thing about Everton is that they give Koeman a free rein regarding money, right? So much so that Koeman bought fucking about 5 number 10s, right? And now, as a result, because of the payment terms and, we pay over a certain amount of years, as a result, Everton are fucked with FFP. Hence the reason why last summer they had to get free transfers like Andres Townsend and fucking Diamara, fucking whatever his name is.
Damari Gray played for Blues as well.
Who's a Birmingham fan? A Birmingham player.
Yeah.
No, but if you think of it,
player. Underachieved though, 100%.
But this is his last opportunity now at top level.
Definitely. I mean, to be fair, out of all the transfers that Everton have bought in the summer, I think he's probably been the most influential from what I've seen. Not just because I'm a Blues fan, but I've seen his performances. Well, I've only really seen his performances recently, but they have been decent.
But I tell you what, as a youngster coming through, that Godfrey is a good boy.
Yeah.
You know,
Norwich should never have got rid of him.
well, Paul then comes back. They need to be very, very careful going in the new stadium. Yeah, well, it's already started. But tell you what, forget about the fucking financial aspect, right? And you've heard it on Football Brownie first, right? In the past, I've supplied construction workers to construction companies via recruitment. But I'm telling you, right? There must be. You are filling in a dock, right? You are filling in a dock. And if in a few years' time, after that is built, right, there could be a report of the fucking subsidence or the fucking stadium, going into the water. I'm telling you, that's a dangerous. Don't come to me and say I haven't told you, because I'm telling you, that is a dangerous fucking thing. I don't know if it'll work. I really don't. People in the chat, if you worked in construction, you know what I'm talking about, because it's all good, all well and good, but I don't know if it'll fucking. It could bloody shrink. Honestly,
What teams do people support in the chat then that are in the chat right now then?
Now we've got a few Arsenal fans. I know Paul Taib is an Arsenal fan. Sam Greenwood's Arsenal fan. But you guys, let us know. Stefan is an Ipswich fan.
Ipswich.
But go on. I need to pee, right? So bear with me. I'll go off cam. You plug your fucking channel again, you bastard.
You are?
Plug your channel again. While I go offline for a minute.
All right, no worries. Yes, everyone. So my channel is literally the Town of Blue Noses. It's been up for about 2 months now. If you could all subscribe, it'd be massively appreciated. I have commented, as I've been saying throughout the streams tonight, so you could click on my profile via that, or like Brownie said, he would link my channel in the description. It'd be great if you could all subscribe, so that'd be great, guys. Paul saying, Harry, that Carling Cup final still hurts me, mate. I can imagine what was Koscielny doing when that chance fell for Obafemi Martins. It was a good backflip, but I can't do a backflip.
Right, sorry, mate. I just had a message I need to respond to.
That's fine. Some people were just talking about the Obafemi Martins goal against Arsenal in the Carling Cup final.
Yeah, I seen. I'm not gonna name him, but I know he's been in chat. I have seen it, mate. No worries at all. Many thanks for your support. Yeah, Randy, I'm not taking a dump. Takes so long. I don't know why. Are you on StreamYard or StreamLab, Harry? Normally.
What do you mean? Sorry, mate.
Oh no. Do you do live streams like this or not?
To be fair, mate, ever since I've been trying, I haven't actually not done a single live stream. I'm not going to lie to you.
No worries, no. Hey, you know what? Far easier if you don't, mate, to be honest. But Randy said, taking a dump. No, but I'm on a sherry, man. I'm on a proper sherry. Fuck's sake. Anyway.
Don't even mention to me about Blackburn. Oh my God, the result they put away against us about a week or so
Well, we
ago.
lost 5-1 to Blackburn away, right?
We lost
But
4-0.
it was towards the end of Mick McCarthy's reign. He probably played 10 fucking centre halves. Right? But okay, you were feeling on Blackburn because they are getting quite hyped up at the moment.
Yeah. I think they've got a very good team. I think overall they've got a good squad of players, and I do think they have enough to go up the season. I really do. If they keep Ben Brereton Diaz, I think they'll 100% go up. If they don't, I still think they'll make the playoffs. Just
The thing is about Blackburn, though, is that last year they had that Armstrong, didn't they?
yeah,
You know, and I do want Blackburn. I do want Blackburn. I need to say this. I do want Blackburn. I think their history, in my opinion, makes them want to be in the top league. The history alone, right? And I don't know. Do you know about the Vengies? I heard this again off the Price of Football podcast, which as a Birmingham fan, with all the issues going on in Birmingham, I really do advise you to check that out.
Yeah.
But the Venkies bought Blackburn when they were in the Premier League, right? They bought Blackburn in the Premier League. Apparently, they did not know that there was relegation from the Premier League when they bought it. It just shows, doesn't it? It just shows. But
honestly,
Blackburn,
so many owners and stuff these days just not got a clue. Honestly,
yeah. But Blackburn, at the moment, are losing £400,000 a week. £400,000 a week. I know people were against the Venkies when they come in and all that, but apparently how it goes at the moment, they do like a Zoom conversation with the people in Blackburn and the Venkies are basically saying, how much do you need this week? So and so, okay, no worries, we'll do a transfer. And that's been going on for ages. So I think I do worry if the Venkies do pull out of Blackburn, I'll be honest with you. I
yeah.
do worry. What are you feeling some Derby then? What are you feeling some Derby?
I think they stay up. Genuinely, honest to God, do. After the last points deduction, I admit, I thought it was going to be a bit too much, but
Yeah.
the result, I think they beat Blackpool at home, and now they've beat Derby at home. I mean, not Derby. What am I about? I'm talking about Derby. They beat West Brom at home to well, yesterday now because we're on the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, they beat West Brom, so they've got a great chance. Rooney, I mean, he's won loads, hasn't he, for Man United? He'll been there, and I mean, it'll be I think it'll be his greatest achievement in football if he keeps Derby up.
Yeah, I agree. But I you know what I said in to the chat when you mentioned this. Again, the price of football. Right, they're not paying me for the promotions. I'm telling you, they're not paying me for the promotions. But the price of football, guys, you know, in the chat, and Kieran Maguire, football finance expert, and unfortunately, a few days ago, the main buyer of Derby has pulled out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Don't know, and because of that, there are strong rumours now Derby could actually be liquidated.
I mean, that's a shame, really, if that does happen. I mean, a few Birmingham fans go, "Oh, it'd be great to for Derby to have that because of, apparently, in their opinion." But I don't. I think it's horrible for any team to get liquidated. I mean, it's yes, there's football rivalry and there's everything, but I'll feel for the fans, especially if they get liquidated. That wouldn't be very good at all.
I mean, Cardiff have had issues with Derby over the years. Do you know what I mean? But that's only people within the club. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to put something to you. If Swansea got liquidated, would you be a bit like obviously?
Well, they almost did. They almost did.
Obviously, you got a big rivalry, but would you feel for them?
I'll be honest with you, man. At the time, I was like, "Oh, fuck them." But then again, I was only bloody 20 or so at the time. Do you know what I mean? Looking back, and I do miss the South Wales derby. I hate it. Like I hate it. I hate the run up to it. But I I used to miss it because we for about 9 to 10 years we were always in different divisions, and I did miss that. But
Yeah.
well,
Would
yeah,
would
as a Birmingham fan, you know just how close Villa were to being liquidated if they didn't get promoted that,
yes.
that 1 year. And I know that you've been in different divisions now, recently. Do you miss it?
Oh, definitely, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if you watched the FA Cup draw when it came out, but before Blues drawn Plymouth, after that, Man United and Villa came out, and I was just thinking, I'd love to have one of them teams.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you
Um,
mean. I know what you
it's
mean.
like it's just like Villa went into liquidation or whatever. Like, I wouldn't want them to get liquidated because I would want the rivalry to stay, and I'd want them to play each other.
Well, Newport did get liquidated years and years ago. Probably I'm too young to remember that, but there was there was a bigger rivalry between Cardiff and Newport County than Cardiff and Swansea back then.
Yeah.
No, because of a distance. But I don't like any. I'll be honest with you. I don't like any club being liquidated, and no matter what, And
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I do fear for Derby. I am I right in thinking that come January transfer window, any Derby player can just walk out? Am I
Really.
right? I think so.
I mean, they've got a manager there in Rooney. As a person, he's a bit questionable with things he's done. But that's outside of football. In football, um, he's done very well for himself. And if there's one man who can give the players inspiration and think they can stay up, it's definitely Wayne Rooney, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, he's done well. Don't get me wrong. He's done really, really, really well. I think probably a higher championship club would be his next step.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Top of my head.
I think. Do you want to? I'm going to say something now, right?
Go on.
I think if West Brom want to get up this season, they need to get rid of their manager right now. He's the way they play, he's not good enough. I can't remember I know his second name's Ishmael, and I
He's a
can't remember.
Barnsley guy. The ex-Barnsley manager, isn't he?
Yeah, he suited Barnsley, but that's Barnsley. No offense to Barnsley, but he's at West Brom now. West Brom fans, I know West Brom fans personally, and I've got nothing against West Brom. They're an alright club. They've become a nice club in recent years. But
Yeah, and
West Brom,
apparently, Harry, am I right in saying over time, every other club fans in bloody West Midlands, they don't mind West Brom, is that right or what? Apart from Wolves, obviously.
put it this way, Wolves and West Brom get on with Blues, and Wolves and West Brom hate Villa more than Blues, basically.
Okay.
But obviously,
And
the rivalry between West Brom and Wolves is still there, and they don't like each other. But when it comes to Blues, it was like West Brom and Blues hate Villa, Wolves and Blues hate Villa.
Cov?
Cov is not really talked about, but there's respect there. There is respect there.
Because I remember now, that was last season. When you played, because Coventry shared St Andrews, you guys
Yeah.
went into the away end in St Andrews when that fixture happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I weren't there for that game, but yeah, that did happen, yeah.
How about Warsaw?
I don't hear much of Warsaw at all. I mean, they're in League One, are they? I don't follow them. I
I think
swear they're in League One, though.
look at you looking down at your nose on bloody lower league football, eh?
No, I like it. I do. I do like lower league football. Like there's a lower team called Tamworth. They're
Yeah,
like really, really low.
I've been Tamworth. I've been to Worcester,
Yeah.
Kidderminster.
But yeah,
Yeah.
going back to West Brom, I genuinely believe if they don't get rid of their manager, like even before this January window, I don't think they'll go up. I think Wayne Rooney would be more suited to West Brom than what their current manager is right now in Ismail, honestly to God.
But, okay, they should never go rid of Darren Moore, in my opinion, right? There's always been accusations of why they got rid of him, but we'll leave that there. But is West Brom sometimes a poison chalice?
They should never have got rid of Slaven Bilic. As soon as they got rid of Slaven Bilic,
You're absolutely right on that.
their relegation from the Premier League to the Championship was guaranteed once they got rid of him. You got a draw away at Man City and then you sack him. No, what is that?
Yeah. No, absolutely right on that. I'm just trying to. So, how about Stoke? Are you friends with Stoke or not?
We're all right with them. We're all right. There's no bitterness or anything there.
Oh well. Well, fucking is between Cardiff and Stoke. I'm trying to think geographically now. Burton. How far is Burton from you? And Leicester.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not far from Burton, to be fair.
Okay.
They're in
League
League One. They're in League One.
Is there? Oh, what's his name? Used to play for Cardiff. Who's your manager of Burton?
Oh, good. I know it used to be.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Is he still there? I don't have a clue. I will be honest, I don't know.
No way. I'm just trying to think.
If I'm being honest, mate, the only two leagues I mainly follow is the Championship and the Premier League.
Yeah, no, I know that because of location, really. Because of location as well. Birmingham is the second city in the UK. Okay, take Villa out of the equation, but how the hell Birmingham have attracted so many dodgy bastards to own as owners? No, if you think of it, population-wise, location-wise,
yeah,
it's really.
It's like a lot of Blues fans at the moment say, "Oh, it's the owners. This is why we're not going forward and everything." Well, I ain't being funny to all the Blues fans. This is my opinion. If there's any Blues fans end up watching this or watching this right now, then honestly, it's not just the owners; it's the players on that pitch. They're good enough, in my opinion. We have a very good striking force in Deeney, Hogan, and Djukovic. All got Premier League experience. You cannot tell me that Birmingham are not good, at least good enough to get in the top 12.
Yeah, I know. It's like Cardiff. I mean, location-wise, Cardiff is unbelievable.
You've got one of our former players. You have.
Who's that?
Isaac Vassell, but he always seems to be injured for you.
I wish we'd give him his P45, mate. To be honest,
is he just always injured?
Absolutely, he's more injured and fucking. Yeah. Right, hang on 1 second. I want to bring Paul in on this, right? Because no, not that one. Right. Sorry, Paul.
As for that, Bournemouth won 1-0 away at QPR today.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right. Paul says, "How are you feeling about the Welsh players in darts, Brownie? Price and nothing are playing well. Hey, Welsh players and darts, I can go hand in hand. I don't believe darts is a fucking sport, I'll be honest with you. Right?
Really?
But, yeah, I don't believe darts is a sport. No. But then again, I tell you what, I used to go to school with the twin sons of Peter Locke, who was in the darts kind of environment in the 80s, right? Darren, and I can't remember the other guy. Anyway, right? So Peter Locke, over the weekend when he wasn't playing, he'd play for his local bar or local pub, right? And what he would do, the person taking a piss a bit, right? But he'd have, whenever he'd play against someone, he would have a beer tray, right? Underneath a dartboard, maybe about a foot out. He would then, when he's playing against someone, he would then throw a dart flight first at the beer tray, and it would deflect. Right? It would deflect. And I tell you what, the amount of people he absolutely murdered playing that, and incredible, absolutely incredible. Peter Locke, check him out. Lovely guy as well.
I sort of agree with you where you say darts isn't a sport, but I think it's good for like people to get together, and I think it's a good way of just bringing positivity and
Well,
everything.
I get that. I get that. You know what? The way in which darts has been promoted these days has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. I go back to the days in which, dart players were sinking pints left, right, and centre, before the fucking first leg. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
the way I still don't think it's a sport. I'll be honest with you.
I'm not sure. I can
I
see
know
why people say it is.
people in the chat are agreeing with you actually, and now agreeing with me.
You are.
People in the chat are agreeing with you that it is a sport, and not agreeing with me.
I just want to say though, the darts player Price, I really like him. I think he's a great character for darts. I really do. I think he's one of the darts players, which is why people should tune into darts. He's just a character. It's what you need in life. Someone that's just gonna be. He can
Well,
be.
go
Yeah.
on, go on. Sorry, go on.
He's a bit hit and miss. Like you can love him, you can hate him. He's one of them. You're either gonna love him or you're gonna hate him. But he's just the way he is. I like it. I like the way he is. I think it's good for the sport.
What I don't like, and it's happened in the boxing as well now, because because the TV companies bloody, you've got two different versions of a fucking world championships and shit like that. That's happened now in the darts. That's happened now in the boxing as well. I know I'm going back a few. I know I'm going back a few years, but I, I, I don't know. Like, if they had one world championship, I probably would give it more. I give it more respect. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, Phil Taylor doesn't play anymore, does he?
Sorry.
The darts player Phil Taylor doesn't play anymore, does he?
No. He retired. He
Uh,
retired.
He was a bit gutting when he stopped, but you still got players there like Raymond van Barneveld and stuff like that. So you still got people like Van Gerwen and all that. It's good.
All right. We're gonna knock on the head. We're over 2 fucking hours now. I only wanted you in here for fucking 10 minutes, you prick.
Quick question though, mate. Quick
Go on.
question though, mate. Who do you think is gonna go up from the Championship into the Premier League?
I think Fulham right, hang on. Okay. People in the chat answer the question as well. But what's really got to me now, this parachute payment lark. You're having the same teams coming up, going back, going up, come back. And I don't like it, if I'm honest with you. I do think a parachute payment should be spread across every single bloody club. I think Fulham are nailed on. Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth are there. Fulham, Bournemouth in the automatic. Playoffs. Normally it's a late surge, isn't it? Blackburn the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, Paul's just put here Fulham, Bournemouth, and then Blackburn to win the playoffs. I'd probably agree with that as well. I think in the playoffs it will be between Blackburn and QPR, something like that, maybe.
I hate QPR for many reasons. I hate QPR, but
Good away day though.
great away day. You know what? People don't realise just how good away day QPR actually is.
Don't get me wrong, the concourse is one of the smallest in the Championship, but when you're in the away end, actually watching the game, it is a really good atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, right?
Oh, QPR away day is fucking brilliant. It really, really is. Because we must come to London as same. You'll have to come to Paddington from Birmingham. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go from Paddington then out to White City or whatever, or yeah. QPR away day is fucking brilliant. People outside, people don't realise how good an away day that is.
But Fulham, have you been Fulham away?
Yeah, I did never liked it.
Really? Oh, when
Yeah,
you've got like 5,000 fans to Fulham, it is amazing.
but they got that neutral end, haven't they? I don't like it.
Yeah.
Whatever away day. Well, come on, what? I can't believe you fucking still having me on line now. Go on, whatever away days. Whatever away days.
This season, or
No, just in general. What's your
uh,
favourite?
from a team
QPR
in
is my favourite. QPR is my favourite, hands down.
Coventry away was a good one.
Yeah, but it all depends where the fuck you play in Coventry, doesn't it?
No, yeah, their stadium this season was decent. To be fair, when we went away to them, it was a good atmosphere.
Bristol City.
Bristol City is a good one. Ashton
Yeah.
Gate's a good one.
I
Blackburn,
don't
good
like.
away
I don't
goal.
like going. I don't like going there. One of the worst ones is fucking Reading, if I'm honest. Yeah.
You
I know
see,
you probably.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
no.
like it. I do.
Yeah. Location wise, it's probably better for you, but it's just fucking boring.
You think? But yeah, I agree with you on one thing. Their fans are boring, that's for sure.
Yeah. Forest.
You know what? That's one I haven't never been able to do because
Okay.
so many fans get tickets straight away. But this
Yeah.
season, I really want to go Forest away.
Let me think.
Cardiff away. Cardiff away is a good one.
I do. I haven't been to Birmingham away, but for a while, but I did like it. You know, I had to be on my toes a little bit, but what others? What others? Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester's good. I didn't go personally, but I know that my partner's dad did go.
How about
to Leicester.
further south as Stefan? He says Brighton.
I've never been to Brighton personally.
I went to Brighton. But it was in the fucking hockey stadium,
Yeah,
and a lot of fucking issues happened. The thing is, I think location-wise, we're wrong area to enjoy Brighton because from Cardiff you'd have to go right up to the M25, go round down. It'll take bloody 4 or 5 hours to fucking get there. Do you know what I mean? Location-wise, Plymouth.
never been there, mate. But I've heard they've got a decent stadium for their where they are.
Yeah. Try to think now.
Tommy Collins has just put Blackpool. I cannot wait for Blackpool away this season. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's going to be
You know what?
amazing.
I hate it. I'll be honest with you, Tom. I hated Blackpool every fucking time. I
Really?
hate it. Yeah.
Their fans, I mean, Cardiff, your fans are good away at us, but their fans when they came to us reminded me a bit of Blues when we take fans away. Blackpool's away support is electric.
Right, I tell you a little story now about Blackpool away, right? When I had 2 stag nights, right? One was where the fuck was one? Yeah, one was Blackpool, one was Cardiff. I had to think then, right? Right, one was Blackpool, one was Cardiff. Went to Blackpool, and it was the same time in which Cardiff played Blackpool in Blackpool, right? And things happened in like lap dancing clubs and all that. So I come back then, and I got back. I was lying in a bed with my then to be wife,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden my mobile goes, and I know she was bloody listening. You could tell, no other fucking noise whatsoever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a lap dancer saying, "Are we meeting tonight, baby?" And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." And no, sorry, because I was in recruitment. No, sorry, I got no fucking drivers tonight. Sorry, but fucking knocked it off and all that, And then she went to me, "Who was that?" "Oh, fucking someone who wanted fucking drivers, But I know she fucking, I know, "Baby, do you want to meet tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen him, but have you seen as a Blackpool? Have you seen a YouTuber called Lee Charles TV? He does all the Blackpool content and everything.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, but if you want to
Send me
check
a
out
link.
how good their
Send me a
away
link.
support is, go on his YouTube channel. It's really good.
The thing is, with Cardiff and Blackpool, we've created a bit of a fucking history, if I'm honest with you, after our playoff final.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what happened then? Fucking terrible fucking playoff, I tell you.
That sounds like a right story. That does.
Yeah. Well, look, we went there. We thought we'd fucking win just by showing up. Do you know what I mean? But nah. But when we left that playoff final, obviously we lost 3-2. That was by far the worst feeling I've ever had leaving a football game. Absolute worst feeling.
Yeah.
Because we boosted ourselves. We were going to win just by turning up, and then we fucking didn't. And it was horrendous, absolutely horrendous feeling. Right, I am definitely knocking the head now. Definitely knocking the head.
Last question, final question: who wins the Premier League this season? That's it.
Man City.
Really, I think Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think they're best equipped.
No. I think squad-wise, Man City. I think.
Fair play.
Right. Plug your channel again, you lucky bastard. Go on.
Right, guys. So Litchfield and Tamworth Blue Noses, please subscribe, share, get all your friends, family into it. It'd be absolutely amazing.
I'll put a link in again.
Yeah, it'd be great, mate. But yeah, if you could all subscribe, guys, that'd be absolutely amazing. So yeah, thank you very much. Will this stream be available to watch after it's done as well, Brownie?
Yeah, well, it normally takes about 12 hours or so to link up. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know because it's over 2 hours. I don't know. Normally it takes up to 24 hours.
Yeah.
So. Right, I put in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul
there you go. You got at least one. Paul said I was sub. There you go.
Cheers, mate.
There you go. Okay, we'll have a chat then, and then we'll have a chat about we'll have a show about the bloody championship and everything else.
Mate.
Yeah,
definitely.
No worries. Hey, many thanks, my friend.
Shall I just get in contact with you about that, or?
Yeah, do that on Twitter. I probably won't get back to you until tomorrow at least.
Okay.
Right, but many thanks, mate. Much appreciated.
Well, yeah, it's great to be on. It was a pleasure.
No, hey, no worries, man. No worries. Thanks for supporting. That's the main thing.
No worries, mate.
Right, are you going to let me go now, you fucker?
Absolutely, mate.
Okay, no worries. Many thanks. Guys in the chat, many thanks. And speak to you soon. Hi, yeah?
Yeah.